Pearl. As you know, I mean, it was like, so who's Blue Pearl then? But what a record! What a record! What a record that was!
Thank you so much. Quite a history with George. I love that man to pieces. And the very first Blue Pearl television appearance I did was on his short, I think it was fairly short-lived, a talk show. And I was awful. And he was really sweet. And I was just really boring. I hadn't really learned how to perform as a solo performer yet. And he was instrumental in me learning how to do that. And then later, a few years ago, we put out a cover of Can You Feel the Passion with Kinky Rowland on George's label. And that's another one where I said, I asked Kinky, I was like, do you think if I asked George, he'd sing on this? And he said, I don't see why not. Ask him. So I asked him, and he very graciously sang backing vocals for me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great version of Can You Feel the Passion? And you can hear him in the back going, can you feel the passion? I'm like, that's George's voice on my song. Okay.
Amazing. I mean, and it's a great, because that record or the Blue Pearl records, all of them, but the ones that came out, I mean, they really took the sort of EDM scene by storm. I mean, they all really did well. I mean, and it wasn't just like, a lot of big vocal records that came out at that time. There was a lot of different kinds of singers coming out with different things, but they never had that punch. But I think your voice on those particular records was so suited to that particular sound, because I mean, the other ones didn't cross over just the same. I mean, your voice was special in that respect, that you had that click. It just clicked with it, and it just worked so well.
Yeah, I really like that genre. And in fact, Youth and I have recorded another Blue Pearl album. We're just looking for a home for it. So wow. Any dance labels that are interested in the new Blue Pearl, it's quite good in my opinion. I think it's excellent, in fact, and I really want to get it out. We may just put it out ourselves this year because it's taken us like 7 years to record it, because back and forth, not living in the same place, and I would fly into London and do a bit every year, or maybe every 6 months or so, because I have been living in Italy for the last 3 years, although last year I got stuck back in the United States due to the pandemic. But no, Kitty, you cannot jump up here.